Make sure to subscribe for more football content. But over here, Barcelona thrashing Villarreal 4-1 and Lamine Yamal's first hat trick for Barcelona. And this kid, he's something. Important win for Barcelona, keeping first place in La Liga after they lost a few weeks ago, and Madrid getting top. Madrid lost their game, and now Barcelona are back in top. As of right now, just 4 points. Madrid play tomorrow. We'll see what would happen there. But this kid, man, Lamine Yamal is something. You can just tell this Barcelona team. There's been slumps, obviously, but this man, wow. In the first half, 41 touches, 2 goals, 1 chance created, 5 successful dribbles, and 4 passes into the final third. This is what you need out of Lamine Yamal. He gets clowned. Personally, for me, I've always said last season that he was the best player on the pitch in the world. If goals don't matter, skills don't matter, whatever. Like, at the end of the day, Lamine Yamal on the ball, on paper, is the best player in the world. Enough said. He's just an amazing, as a Madrid fan, obviously, an amazing top-notch player. He averages a goal and assist every game he's played in La Liga. He's such a vital player, and he gets bashed around for not playing against, not doing crazy things against top teams. But you got to remember, he's 18 years old. He's still very, very young. He just hit 100 GA, in his career. I think it was like 49 goals, 50 something assists. I forgot. But man, he's still a kid. There's a lot of players that are saying, "Oh wait, he's still young," who are 21, 22. Lamine's still a kid. Like, that's just, it blows my mind. You can just see him going to hug his mom. My mom will definitely get the match ball. It's just an amazing thing to see. You want to see stuff like that, especially all the backlash he received early on the season with the partying and his celebration, and then people saying how he's playing and stuff like that. He got bashed really early on in the season, but man, he slowly, you can see coming to form. But another player coming to form is Fermin Lopez. I don't understand the backlash he gets. I see it a lot from Premier League folks or Premier League fans saying that Fermin, like, who is this kid? He's overrated, this and that. I mean, Chelsea wanted him for 40 million. Now Fermin's 100% worth more than that. He's been such a vital and key player under Barcelona. He's done amazing for in his standards. He might not be as young as Lamine, but he's still a young player and still capable of being that front line for Barcelona in the key moments. So he's such an important player for his team, and for me, I don't think he gets the respect that he deserves. He does not. I hate when people, like I said, Premier League folks, they glaze these Premier League players, and they make it seem like only the Premier League has these top players and the rest of the league are just like nobodies, which is just simply not true. Yeah, Flicky arguing with the coach from Villarreal after it was like a shy goal that happened. Hansi Flick comes out and says it's a little too early for Gavi. He will not come back against Atletico. You got to make sure he's straight. You got to make sure he's 100% fit to go back in the field, after being injured and then coming back in. Just for him to get hurt again, you don't want to see him, especially, like, I remember watching him in his debut season for Barcelona and then the few seasons after. Like, he was something, man. Like, at a point, he was better than Pedri. At a point, like, he was just at his highest level as a kid. He was superb and deserves to be back on the field. Hansi Flick also states that we want everyone to come to the stadium on Tuesday. We are going to fight together. We'll fight for 90 minutes or more. We need to try, so we'll see what happens. That's going to be a tough year for now. For me, I could see it. Without a doubt, 100%, 110%, I can see Barcelona make a comeback against Atletico Madrid. Without a doubt, it's going to be a crazy game. 4-0 is hard to. You can't blame Barcelona if they lose on Tuesday, but 4-0 is a huge deficit, huge deficit. 2-0 down, I would have said Barcelona would 100% get the comeback. 10 out of 10, like, they're gonna get it. 3-0, but 4. That's gonna be 5 goals you need to score against Atletico Madrid. That's gonna be hard. Yamal also states that people always want me to score 100 goals per game at 18. I like that, but it's very difficult. 1, 2, 3 goals is important to help the team win. Like I said earlier, a lot of backlash early in the season of how he's playing, his celebrations, his life outside of football, his relationship, his ego, his all that, and he comes out and states and talks about it. He said a few months ago, I didn't feel good playing. It wasn't just the pubalgia that he, the thing he was diagnosed with. With the pain towards his like upper thigh around that area. But now I'm doing really well and enjoying everything. He deserves it. What a player he is. Definitely generational, obviously, but he deserves the spotlight. It also states that the comeback against Let's Go is possible, which I agree is 100% possible. Especially with Let's Go, who are a team that are so inconsistent, and they can beat a Real Madrid or Barcelona one day and then lose to, I don't know, an Espanyol the other day. They're just that type of team, and 100% can see Barcelona score. It really depends, but and Hansi Flick, I think I already said this one. Everyone knows that the game against Lazio is not easy, but we will fight. We won't give up. We'll see what happens on Tuesday. This is gonna be the match to, it's at home. Best, you're gonna try to get your best of the best players on the pitch. It's against the Let's Go with spending huge this summer, spending huge this winter. Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy match. If a comeback happens, I think it would probably be one of the greatest comebacks we've ever seen in football, really, because 4-0 down. That is not easy to come by. They did it against PSG, obviously, but for me, that second leg wasn't really fair. But this is 100% doable.